going on YouTube? How's it going? We're back. I'm gonna actually do a Johnny Topside review, an actual review on a video game. Crazy, I know. But
I thought you had to beat it for me to play it.
Yeah, I had to beat it so my son could play it. So, needless to say, I can't cue the Zelda music because I can never do it right and it's just embarrassing. Zelda Skyward Sword. Alright, and I'm just going to break this down. We're going to have a scale from 1 to 10 in each of the areas I talk about. Gameplay is a 10. Period. Most controls are fantastic. The guy from GameStop had no fucking idea what he was talking about. I really only witnessed one time where it got like out of hand, and that's because my Wii remote wasn't pointed towards the TV at the time when I went into for the crossbow. That was the only time that ever happened. And so if you're not an idiot, you can use the controls. It's very simple. It's awesome. It's very responsive. It works. It's amazing. 10. So gameplay right off the bat is a 10. Controls a 10. Story is a 10. It's incredible. So story, gameplay, controls, all that stuff is a 10. Items 10. Although I didn't enjoy that you have to do a little bit of, you have to go do side stuff like a mini game stuff for your Hyrule shield or your Highland shield. But I get what they were trying to do. Here's my big gripe with the game. Even water temples, like when you were underwater and you had to use motion control, the motion control still worked very, very well. You just, I hate doing water temples, period. Anything with water in any game, Mario, Zelda, Uncharted, any game that has water, is just, it sucks. What's up, bud?
You fly to, I don't know what. You fly.
And he's talking about the flying on the bird, because the flying is awesome too. When you fly with I don't remember its name, but it's not Epona, you know what I mean? So you don't really remember its name. It's not that big of a, it's not like Epona. So if you take those two, it's probably like an 8. The bird is like an 8 compared to Epona's 10. Story, gameplay, Epona, blah, 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 blah. What else was there? The one thing I want to talk about, my biggest gripe with the game at the end, is, there's no spoilers, don't worry, is the pacing. The pacing in the last third of the game is just like that. Like, it's just mind-boggling. Like, it just hurts your brain. Because it's like, oh, wait, no, the game's not over. And it's because it's trying to set a standard, it's trying to live to the set standard, like in Oblivion, a Skyrim, or these epic 400-hour adventures. And they're like, wait, the game's not over. What?
I want to do that too after you die.
What do you want to do with the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
After you die.
Anyway, so yeah. Where was I at? It's like it's got to live up to the standard of like 400 hours of gameplay. So we're like, wait, no, the game's not over yet. Here's an extra 6 hours of doing this, and this just to get to here. And it's like, did I have to do that? Was that necessary, or was it just trying to give you your bang for your buck? Me personally, the sweet spot for this game would have been 25 hours. I don't like to sit down and marathon through games like that. It's not for me. I know people like to get all this stuff about their value and 300. It gets to a point where you're just dragging it on, and the gamer can tell you're dragging it on, and it's kind of insulting. That's what was happening here. It was like, you're insulting me by making me pick up these fucking musical pieces. There's no reason for this. None. But whatever. I got through it. I'm not gonna really let that damper the score, but it did take a hit for me towards the end. But with the story being a 10, the gameplay being a 10, the characters being a 10, all the characters, everybody is just flushed out and awesome. Everybody's great. I have not one. I don't like even the Fee chick, the chick that's in your sword. She's annoying in the beginning because you just want to get the fucking game started. You just want to go. But after a while, it's like, oh no, she's like a person. She's a character. I get it. It's not Navi where it's hey every 2 seconds. It's not like that. You know what I mean? Like after the first initial 2 to 3 hours of tutorial and learning, she actually is like a being, like like a character in the game that you were like, hey, I know this. She's been with me since day one. This is awesome, kind of feeling. So, greatest Zelda of all time. I'm gonna tell you like this. On a list of Zeldas for me, it's gonna go Link to the Past, Skyward Sword, or Ocarina of Time. That's my top 3. And I mean, and honestly, you can switch either one in and out of the 1 spot to 2 spot, 3 spot. But for this video review, for the way I'm feeling about this, the thing is, like, with Zelda Skyward Sword, there was so much extra stuff that you have to do, I would probably never go back and play it again. Kind of sucks. Whereas in Link to the Past, I can go back, I play a game a million times. Or Ocarina of Time, I can go back, I can play it a couple times, but it's but like Link to the Past, I can go back and play right now. And that's probably because of my nostalgia and being a kid and playing it, so, that's tampered a bit. So, Link to the Past, Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, or Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, or Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, Link to the Past. Either way, the Zelda series is amazing. Anybody who bitches and complains about it saying it's getting stale, stop fucking playing it. This shit is awesome. I get it. Nintendo needs new mascots. They need some new characters, some new blood. I get that. But I mean, as long as they're making games like this, play the games like this. Because listen, they won't last forever. This is a fucking masterpiece. And even with the gripe about the elongating the game, I'm still gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Just because the game is just so fucking amazing, and it was just a blast to play. Like I said, it got annoying for about a good 2-hour span when I was doing a couple of certain missions towards the end. But what game doesn't get like that when you're feeling like you're gonna get the brass ring and they snatch the shit away from you? So, as always, that was my review. 10 out of 10. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Pick it up, you'll love it. If you're a Nintendo guy like myself, or if you just enjoy Zelda, or if you enjoy action adventure, or more adventure and puzzles. Oh, the puzzles! They're so fucking, like, the puzzles are so hard. This one puzzle at the end of the game, and you're like, what? Are you kidding me? I won't ruin it, but it's awesome. So yeah, as always, I appreciate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Take it easy, YouTube.